trees begin to dance, caught within your roaming glance. Rivers rush the other day, guiding us a vibrant way. Hear the wind begin to sing, teasing with its playful ring. Spirals twist around your feet, talking in a tone so sweet. Watch the sky itself bounce high, brushed by kisses drifting by. All is real in this display, though it feels a dream at play. Come along, the colors rise, waiting here before your eyes. Fly without a single fear. Drop the weight you carried near, laugh with all the light you see, setting all your senses free. Join this world that spins away, let it guide your heart today. Climb the bridge of muted gray, pulsing slow to show your way. Hear its rhythm beat in time, echoing a gentle chime. Fields of voices start to grow, blooming where your footsteps go. Every step rewrites the tale, breaking through each fragile veil. Come along, the colors rise, waiting here before your eyes. Fly without a single fear. Drop the weight you carried near, laugh with all the light you see, setting all your senses free. Join this world that spins away, let it guide your heart today. Come along, the colors rise, waiting here before your eyes. Let the moment pull you in. Feel the spark beneath your skin, laugh with all the light you see, setting all your senses free. Hold the light that wants to stay, carry it beyond today. corners into vines. Footfalls melt to scented breezes filled with half-remembered signs. Some attendants doubt their presence, claiming none passed by their side. Yet the scent of blooming colors lingers where their shadows glide. One whispered kiss, a petal falling from an unseen tree. No one caught its fleeting moment, yet I'll sense the harmony. Footsteps flutter into patterns. Are they greetings? Are they sighs? Voices shimmer into questions lost between the earth and sky. Hands trace arcs of rising daylight, forms that shift and recombine. Doors unfold as if made weightless, opening to realms that shine. Walls breathe soft and hopeful, colors gold and violet intertwined. Some believe the two are merging, others swear they stayed aligned. One whispered kiss, a spark that raised the halls into the sky. If the truth was shaped by brightness, still it warmed each passerby. One whispered kiss, and even silence carried light. A vow suspended softly. Hues of gentle white. And if one soul never lived, let the wonder stay in play. Two colors touched and intertwined, and still they glow today.
open mouth, obedient skin. Hands like signs I never read. Sleeper eyes before consent. Cold light pressing on my face. Metal singing in my mouth. I fall asleep without a scream. Something's gone before I wake. They took my teeth one by one. Kept the smile, erased the sound. They took my teeth one by one. Left a space where I was found. Weightless walking back outside. Tongue remembers missing maps. Words coalesce into soft air. Faces pass without a mark. Cold light pressing on my face. Meadow singing in my mouth. I fall asleep without a scream. Something's gone before I wake. They took my teeth one by one. Called the cutter, careful hand. They took my teeth one by one. Signed my silence as a plan. In the corner something laughs. Crooked mirror wearing fur. Trading bones for broken glass. Truth looks wrong when framed too straight. Cold light pressing on my face. Metal singing in my mouth. I fall asleep without a scream. Something's gone before I wake. They took my teeth one by one. Gave me bites that weren't my own. They took my teeth one by one. Now my mouth speaks plural tones. Who draws lines around a wound? Who decides what pain behaves? White becomes a softer cage. Order hums beneath
trying to fight for the truer life, but they're scared of you. Some just lick it, drip it, flip it. Sometimes we just need our wabi-sabi. Sometimes we just need our opinions, yeah. There's too much spinning in our heads right now. We keep on hating our own reflection. Don't want the criticism creeping in. So we just need natural beauty, let it show. Perfect's overrated, let it go. Messy, wild, free, that's how it's meant to be. Wabi-sabi love, imperfectly enough. Scars and cracks, they tell the story. Broken pieces, shining glory. Flaws are art, they make us whole. Let's stop chasing that control. Beauty, let it show. Perfect's overrated, let it go. Messy, wild, free, that's how it's meant to be. Wabi-sabi love, imperfectly enough. it gleam? His heart aflame, a restless fire, a wild and vibrant dream. He loved the night, the whispered wind, the call of dooms untold. A wandering soul through tales of sand and legends bright and old. He swore by moon and burning sun to carve his fate in stone, to chase the dawn with fearless steps, though always led alone. Oh, Kaddur, ride the thunder in your name, a heart of fire none could ever tame. Through shifting sands, your story stands divine. In every star, your memory will shine. Like morning dew, her voice a gentle thread. She spoke of love in tender hues, where wounded hearts are led. But storms of fate drew shadows deep, and distance made them part. He rode away with silent pain, yet kept her in his heart. He swore by moon and burning sun to carry love within. Through endless trails he held her light, a lantern through the wind. Oh, Kaddur, ride the thunder in your name, a heart of fire none could ever tame. Through shifting sands, your story stands divine. In every star, your memory will shine. A cry of war, the night unveiled, the drums of fate began. Steel met steel in sacred dunes, the blood that shaped a man. He fought with honor fierce and true, for peace no gold could buy. His laughter once a playful breeze, now echoed in the sky. At journey's end he saw her face, like dawn on distant seas. She ran through sand with tearful smile, embraced in trembling peace. They spoke of dreams and borrowed time, of vows beyond the grave. And love remained eternal flame, no fear nor fate could stay. He swore by moon and burning sun to guard her soul through night. In every breath their spirits rose, where sorrow turns to light. Oh, Kaddur, ride the thunder in your name, a heart of
none could ever tame through shifting sands. Your story stands divine in every star. Your memory will shine. Oh, Kaddur, free through centuries you roam. The desert wind shall carry you back home.
Slow, no pressure on my chest. Warm coffee poured, the morning felt like rest. The window breathed, the street was calm and wide. I stepped outside, left heavy doubts behind. The city hums a tender afternoon. Car headlights draw like silver under moon. I find my pace, the rhythm takes my feet. A quiet light turns simple into sweet. If they say stay, I'll chase the sound that calls me higher than the ground. Why dim the light when open skies are wide enough for us to turn around? Dance through the silence, let your heart believe. Glow like the embers burning bright with me. Paint all the daylight warmer than before. Shake off the gray that held you to the floor. Oh, oh, oh. I talk to fears like guests that come and go. They fade like waves when I decide to grow. I'm not afraid to fall and rise again. Each broken seam lets gentle light come in. If they say stay, I'll chase the sound that calls me higher than the ground. Why dim the light when open skies are wide enough for us to turn around? Dance through the silence, let your heart believe. Glow like the embers burning bright with me. Paint all the daylight warmer than before. Shake off the gray that held you to the floor. No perfect line decides the way I grow. I build again, take time to let it flow. a raven bloom that marks my wrist. They whisper that my dreams are crime and feed me silence measured in time. Your voice still wins through shadow veins, a scar of frost and silver chains. When did devotion lose its crown and twist to ash beneath their frown? They fear the fire I weave and guard, a curse to blaze that leaves its scar. What sin is love when it burns so bright? They case the spark like fear of night. If madness grows and shadows consume, I wear the pain, I learn to bloom. What crime is passion dressed in fire? When hearts break loose with wild desire. If heaven falters in love's perfume, I take the heat, I rise in bloom. They count my breath like shattered glass and drain the hues, my visions amass. Your memory rends the midnight calm, a spectral shriek, a poison song. When did devotion lose its crown and twist to ash beneath their frown? They fear the fire I weave and guard, a curse to blaze that leaves its scar. What sin is love when it burns so bright? They case the spark like fear of night. If madness grows and shadows consume, I wear the pain, I learn to bloom. What crime is passion dressed in fire? When hearts break loose with wild desire. If heaven falters in love's perfume, I take the heat, I rise in When did devotion lose its crown and twist to ash beneath their frown? They fear the fire I weave and guard, a curse ablaze that leaves its scar. What sin is love when it burns so bright? They cage the spotlight, fear of night. If madness grows and shadows consume, I wear the pain, I learn to bloom. What crime is passion dressed in fire? When hearts break loose with wild
glass world was built to keep me safe, but still I choke while standing firmly here. There's fire burning deep inside my head. I call it truth, they only call it risk. Not every thought is welcome in the light, yet silenced minds are how the world's all twist. They draw the line, I cross it still. They say hold on, I say I will. They trust the ground, I trust the fall. Two ways to stand, no peace at all. I've seen belief turn suffering to throne, and chaos crowned as something called being free. They say restrained is just another cage, yet it taught even the weakest how to breathe. They call it help, but I can see the guide. They fear the truth they cannot define. If being sane means losing parts of me, no fire within can be healed by their line. They draw the line, I cross it still. They say hold on, I say I will. They trust the ground, I trust the fall. Two ways to stand, no peace at all. We all defend the walls that keep us whole. Some crave control, some simply need to feel. We name it truth when it gives us shape, and madness when it breaks the sacred seal. They choose the rules, I choose the down. They build